And the other thing is, if we mix in other colors, you'll see more of it. Let me just lime. What does the lime look like? So I think as you, I mean, if you alternate the colors, then every time it changes color, you see the surface of it. This might completely kill our frame rates. Oh, this is the wrong color. This is yellow. I mean, if we as we kind of layer this stuff up, it might completely kill our frame rates because, you know, when it's the same color, it doesn't show you the piece in between. It doesn't show you the polygon in between. But when you kind of stack the colors up like this, every time you change the color, it shows you the next color. I don't know if it just goes on forever, but what you get is, if you continue this for long enough, you get hundreds of layers of transparency overlapping each other, and I think that might actually kill our frame rates at some point if we keep doing it. So look at that. So I mean, if you look at this, this is very dense. It's also a very interesting effect because it's like a, you know, there's a kind of like cloudiness to it. You know, it's kind of insubstantial, but at the same time it's kind of there. Like you can tell there's something there, but it's kind of, you know, blurry. So it's this kind of this cloudy effect. Whereas compared to this, you know, you can't see anything. It's just kind of clear. There's nothing there. It seems like there's nothing there, but when you layer it up with different colors, then it becomes this. And I mean, I think that I want this. And this is interesting. But then, you know, you can't really see that. This is, oh, this is very interesting. Look at this effect. Huh. This works for me. This works for me. So when you, I guess when you're underneath it, then it's still fairly insubstantial. When you look at it edge on, it gets really kind of thick, and you know, and again, it increases in density as you go around. So I guess we can maybe by arranging these alternating colors in 3 dimensions, we can create different effects with transparency and opacity. Ah, that's fascinating. That is fascinating. So again, let's, you know, this with the red and orange. Right, red and orange. Let me just grab the red. Let me just put these side by side. Red and orange. Well, red and pink. Red and pink. Maybe red and pink is better. Yeah, red and pink is better. Alright, let's go red and pink. Or is it? Is it better? I'm not sure. It's very pink. Yeah, sure. It's a desert rose, of course, red and pink. Do not be afraid of the pink, Simon. Do not be afraid of the pink. Alright, let's go for red and pink. So, you know, when you're looking at this, nah, it's transparent. Sure, transparent. And then when you kind of here, it overlaps, and it becomes this cloudy, kind of dense, but also kind of transparent sort of thing. Let me layer it up. Let me alternate. Let me do 2 layers of this. So, okay, so I mean, if you do 2 layers, then obviously it gets denser. I mean, this is like if you're not doing it solid red. So if you're using the same color, then having 2 layers of glass looks pretty much the same as having 1 layer of glass because of the way it does transparency. It only retains the polygon behind it if it's a different color. So when you're alternating colors like this, putting more glass in makes it look thicker. So now it's less insubstantial. Kind of, is it? Although you can still see what the closest color is. This is and then there it just becomes completely solid almost. And then underneath there, it's fascinating. Let me just put this under here. And what I might want to do is do a checkerboard pattern instead of what I'm doing now, instead of stripes. Maybe just do that. Let me just test this first. And just see how the red looks behind the green. And also how many layers of glass I want to put in to get the right density. I think 2 layers is the correct density. Look at this effect we're getting now. Like you can still see the sky, you can still see the sun behind it, but it's thick. You know, that's there. You can tell it's there. It's not this kind of ghostly thing in the distance. You can tell that this thing has substance. It's definitely here. You can definitely see it. It's not disappearing against the background. Oh hey, look at that. 2 layers, okay. 1 layer is too thin, 2 layers might be too thick. Huh. Well. On the other hand, I mean it's only too thick when you're looking at it from an acute angle. Or, you know, they're kind of closer to the normal. When you are closer to the perpendicular, it becomes clearer. You can see behind it. Fascinating. Fascinating. Okay. Interesting. Okay, well, let's come over here. Let's try the checkerboard. Because we want it to be mostly homogeneous. We don't want kind of colored green lines going one way. So let's try to make a checkerboard. That might... Actually, the checkerboard might give us even more polygons. If we did the checkerboard, we might only need 1 layer. Let's try the checkerboard 1 layer. No. No. Crap. So the checkerboard's kind of tricky. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this will make a 10 by 10. And it is a little bit tricky because you have to switch between the 2 colors. Wow, this is crap. Some of you are uncoordinated. Well, then you can't do this very well. This is very, very... So, okay, so this is very dense. Look how dense that is. And this is the checkerboard. So now every single polygon is visible. And every single polygon is overlapped. So whereas with the bands, with the lines here like this, you get... You know, it's kind of transparent this way, but not this way. Here it's just kind of... It looks... Wow, that's really dense. Also, I can't believe the computer can handle these polygons. This might be a problem. Still, it's handling the transparency quite well. I just don't know at what point this becomes a problem for the computer to deal with. Anyway, we'll tackle that problem when we get to it. And I have bought a new computer, it's still being delivered. So maybe that's just... Maybe that solves the problem, the new computer. Alright, so now it's really thick. Now it's almost too thick. See, when you look at this now it's not even clear anymore. When you look at this, it's just completely solid. Almost. That's still clear. Let me just get rid of that final bit there. That's still clear. It's still clear when you look through it straight on. But you know, real glass is like this. When you look out the window and you think, oh, glass is transparent. And glass is not transparent. Well, it's mostly transparent. But if you look at the edge of a sheet of glass, it does actually look kind of like this. Like you can't see through the entire glass if it's thick. So, you know, a thin piece of glass, like a window, that's transparent. But when you have a really kind of thick block of glass, you can't actually see through it. So this is more like how real glass behaves. And maybe this is what I want. We can put torches on glass these days, right? Yes, we can, I think. No, we can't. I'm sad. Wait a minute, I thought we could. Oh, on glass, not on colored glass. Somebody call Jeb. Why can't we put torches on colored glass? Alright, let's put them torches down. Let's see how that looks. You can see the checkerboard. Is it a problem? I guess not. It's probably not a problem. I mean, it's no more of a problem than, you know, having cubes approximate a curve, I think. So if you can see the checkerboard, does that mean that it's not just different colors? I feel like they're different transparencies. Do you look at that? I feel like the dark green is more transparent than the light green. I think it is. Huh. I don't know, man. They should fix this. It doesn't seem right, does it? Yeah, look at that, look at that. The dark green is more transparent than the light green. How does that work? Is that just because there's torches? Let me just put those out. Ah, it is. It is. They're different transparencies. Is the white more solid than the black? Let me just put the black down. Grey, light grey, black. Can't really tell. Anyway, let's not worry about that too much. Alright, glass. Yeah, so the light green is less transparent. Anyway, I think I like that. I think I like the checkerboard. Alright, let me just try another. Oh, should I put the red stuff on top first? Alright, let's put the red stuff up here. Let's put it right there. And I thought I put these next to each other. Okay, two. Three. Nope. Three. Four. Fail. Five. Six. Seven. 8, 9, and 10. Alright, so there's the checkerboard for the red and pink. Again, the pink is, I don't know if it's just the night. Okay, maybe it's just the nighttime. Maybe the nighttime makes the dark colors less visible because everything else is dark. But at nighttime, you can see the light colors are more visible than the dark colors. It might just because it's nighttime. Alright, so that's what it looks like there. You can kind of see the red shape behind it, but it's like that is less transparent than you know, than there. But anyway, that's just okay. It's more. No, it's about the same as there. The checkerboard. The checkerboard. I don't know about the checkerboard. Maybe. I don't think there's anything we can do about it. I don't think it matters whether we like it. I don't think we can avoid the checkerboard. If we want to get the transparency effects that we're after, I don't think we can avoid the checkerboard. And it might not be a problem. I mean, it might be fine, the checkerboard. I don't know. It's definitely better than this, you know. This is way too transparent. Lines? Maybe lines? No. Checkerboard. The lines are okay there. No, let check. I think the checkerboard will be fine. I think the checkerboard will be fine. Or maybe we can. What does the orange looks like? Maybe it's the pink. What if we do orange instead? Is the orange less obvious than the pink? Oops, I just broke a bit of red. Did it again. Alright, so let's just change it to orange. See if the orange is a bit better than the pink in terms of the how it looks when it's checkerboarded like this. Or maybe we switch to orange and yellow. Maybe we want that and not have the red at all. I don't know, leave comments. If you have strong opinions one way or the other, feel free to leave comments and tell me your opinions. Because I'm not sure, and it'll be good to hear other people's thoughts on this. Orange? Orange and red? Ooh, the orange is very strong when you look at it, you know, at this angle. It's still pretty obvious checkerboard there. The green and the, I mean seriously though, the green and the lime green is pretty much the same problem. The checkerboard. What about yellow? Orange and yellow. Yeah, no matter what colors you use, they're all different transparencies. No, that's too much. Alright, let's just go with the red and orange. I think it's a bit better than the red and pink. Or is it? It's not really that different. Red and pink is there. Red and orange. Okay. Red and orange. I don't know. I think I prefer the red and orange. I tried the pink. It's a bit too pink for me. Yeah, I think the pink is a bit too pink. I'm not a pink kind of guy. I don't know if anyone's a pink kind of guy, but maybe, I mean, if you are, that's cool. But I'm not really a pink kind of guy. So I might go with the red and orange. Although the red and orange, like the orange is very much like the sand in the mesa. So I don't know if maybe it doesn't stand out enough. On the other hand, it will be on top of these giant green petals, so it'll be like, you won't be seeing it against the sand as much. Or maybe you will. Or maybe mostly you'll be seeing it against the sky because you're looking at it from underneath. Decisions, and they're not the real shapes, of course. I'm just kind of making these flat shapes. The real things are curved, complicated, and big, and so it won't be the same as this anyway. I am deliberately doing this kind of slowly because I want to wait until day to see it underneath the sun, as opposed to, you know, at night. I like this. I like this. Can you die quietly, bro? I do like this. I like this effect. Let me just step back a little bit. See, like when you step back from it, like the checkerboard is not a problem because, you know, it kind of blends in together when it's smaller like that. Fascinating. I think this is the answer. I just want to test having it double layered. So I'm just gonna make everything twice as thick and see how that looks.